fight them at full hydration.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. Too many names, Manny versus Team Yummy Pepperoni Fatality.
They're gonna gentlemen over to Smashville. Midwest Classic here. Pretty much every region classic.
Man, you know what? I think it's Team U Prayers because look at what he does before every match, right? Just closes his eyes in solemn silence.
Yeah, channeling that energy.
All right, here we go. So far, Manny getting the advantage in the early stages of this game, but this is Captain Falcon, folks. This character survives for a long time, has ridiculous kill power, some crazy combos too.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for these edge guards from Sonic, but all right, what do you got here? Every time Falcon gets one of those grabs, you never know what can happen. He can look for something crazy. All right.
Woohoo! Do not air dodge against this guy. Manny barely skating by with his life there, but still a little bit in the advantage here. I guess considering the kill power, though, it's pretty much a dead heat. Manny, very smart to just challenge Fatality there with an up air of his own, using that ridiculous disjoint to stuff out the up air, or I'm sorry, down air attempt from Fatality. And it wasn't even the disjoint, it was really just the speed of the move.
Yeah, it comes up so quick.
Oh, and that auto cancel window allowing Manny to get the up air into the ground laglessly.
Oh, but the soft spot. Again.
Again. Manny could have been dead 3 times over now, but he is hanging on. Oh, and instead, Fatality just going to return to the ground, go for a pivot forward smash out of dash. Gotta love that.
Like, my backhand isn't working. I'm just going to give you the full elbow.
Yeah,
no
exactly.
soft spot to that, man.
It's like some part of Falcon's limbs will kill you eventually.
Fatality striking first here. The Blood Falcon looking to take his path to Grand Finals here versus Manny.
Yeah, first Blood Falcon out here.
But this juggle here, just, oh my goodness! How is Fatality making it back to the stage?
Yes, with one of the most linear and punishable recoveries, Fatality still manages to get back in a bunch of situations where he otherwise should not. I think a lot of players also are just uncomfortable in the Falcon matchup. Like, all your friends might play a Pocket Falcon, you know? Oh!
No soft spot there, Max.
Oh my god. Yeah, like, I mean, you might tool around with Falcon with your buddies, right? But then you meet up with somebody like Fatality in bracket, and it's just a totally different beast. Very few people still main this character at a high level, too, so, I mean...
I think it's Fatality end of list, right?
Oh, actually,
Cashmere.
no. Cashmere, who is actually from Manny's city of Tampa, I believe. He is, he's directly from the same region as him within Florida. So this should not be a strange matchup for Manny. I completely forgot about that. So I don't know. Maybe that just shows the skill divide between the two, but I think it's fairly close. I think Cashmere is one of the most slept-on players. Either way, Fatality still proving to be his own breed out here. Look at how he just steamrolled Manny in that first game.
Cashmere doesn't travel quite that much, but you can always pencil him in for one upset or two at CEO.
Right.
Run really well at Dreamland.
Yeah, he went out of state for the first time at SmashCon and did phenomenally out there. I'm pretty sure he did. And his buddy Rydia taking out Nairo in winner's bracket too.
Florida, you can never sleep on them, man. This is kind of like a honorary Florida regional. We got like Manny and Day and Myron here.
Yes, a lot of different parts of Florida represented.
Unfortunately, when the TGL event was canceled because of the hurricane, which is still, it's just sucky for their region. It sucks to hear.
Wait, you're saying Too Hot to Handle is canceled?
No, not Too Hot to Handle,
okay.
but the one that was this weekend.
Oh,
The Florida players
there
bought
was one.
flights to here were cheap, so they were like, okay, let's just go to Michigan.
Nice. All right. Wow. Super random, but.
And now Manny's confirmed third place at least. So
right. Yeah. I guess there's some silver linings to the whole hurricane situation, but yeah. Shout outs to all those affected in Florida. Hope you're doing well. Back to the match, though.
Did you see him just raw up air those?
Yes.
That was so crazy.
So good. The back hitbox of Falcon's up air hits quite low and sends at a very unfavorable angle, particularly when your opponent's recovering. Smart by Fatality to be going for that. And now the chase down begins. Fatality down by about 30, now a little less than that in terms of percent. He wants to close this stock out ASAP.
Fatality was using that jab so well and stuff.
Town and City with Rage, man. That's going to be an early kill. And now Manny has to be the one to chase down. And, of course, as we know, Fatality a lot more comfortable than Manny when it comes to being the aggressor here. So we're kind of seeing that come into play. He's still living, though.
Okay, now we're back in this neutral, and let's see if Sonic can get something started here. I think he's still a little bit away from getting a spin dash into neutral air confirmed.
Back air, and another follow-up from Fatality. This is just ridiculous. Making this look like a bad matchup for Sonic, to be honest. It's not terrible. It's definitely not bad for Falcon.
No, and he's chasing so well off stage, getting another back air. Up 2-0 here. Fatality looking clean at the moment.
Yes, absolutely. This is looking like a complete shutout, if I'm being real.
Yeah, it's nice. And you see him, he's using the jab to stuff spin dash, right? You can hold that button and then get the 3-hit gentleman.
Yes, or at the very least you'll clank, and then Falcon has a faster jab than anything else in Sonic's kit aside from shield, so you still usually end up on the winning end of things.
Oh, thanks to Chemex on Twitter for correcting me. It was the NVG event unlocked.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Oh man, Fatality just going in right now. If he hit that knee, I would have literally, I think I'd have to main Falcon again. I mean, I wouldn't have any other choice.
Is that all it takes?
No.
Falcon winning a B tier PGR event? That wouldn't be enough?
Maybe I'll chill with the tweets for a bit. But here we go, man. Relatively even start once again. I feel like Manny always starts off pretty well. He's able to keep up. But then once Fatality takes that first stock, it's all downhill from there. Oh, that was slops. Definitely a misinput on Fatality's end. Or just some next level mind games.
It didn't cost him too much. He's stuck on the ledge here, and he will make it out. Okay.
Look at that, running away from spin dash. So few characters are able to do that.
That's an advantage he has.
Ooh, chill, please.
Pressing all the high reward buttons.
Yeah, Fatality doesn't even care at this point. He's like, whatever, I'm up 2-0. But now that he lost that first stock, I think we might see him shift gears. Just go for the solid stuff. And I wonder what the set count is between these two. If you guys could tweet Lord Sturm the all-time set count between Fatality and Manny, that would be great. I don't have my phone, so...
Spring could have turned this into a quick 2-stock, but okay, we are living.
Okay, up air, the juggles over and over again. Oh, no way! Right in the face through the air dodge.
What did you say at the start of this?
That is the cardinal rule of fighting this character. Do not air dodge. Ever! Ever! Just press buttons. He only attacks with his limbs. You could usually trade and spare yourself a ill fate.
We saw him use that up air earlier to just clank out of some really bad situations. And we see like characters like Diddy Kong that have really quick up airs do the exact same thing.
Yes. Definitely crucial to Sonic's game plan to escape trouble with up air.
Okay, okay, Fatality.
We got some signs of life from Manny.
Jump not gone, I think. Yep.
Yeah. All right, Fatality definitely bleeding out here, but I think he's not going to let this shake him too much after how dominant the first 2 games were. Oh, and it's not over. It's not over. Wow, that air dodge actually being clutched that time, but still, all of a sudden, Manny is knocking on death's door, and Fatality is about to answer.
Yeah, you got to be careful here. Down throw. Okay. Looking for a back air and another flinch from Manny, but he's sneaking by.
Very unfortunate. That's 2 sloppy random side Bs that I feel like there's no reason for him to have thrown that. He must have just pressed the wrong button, like fat fingering it or something, which is hard to believe because Fatality is like a stick. But yeah, everybody messes up sometimes, even the best Captain Falcon.
And that will be Manny capitalizing here, getting on the board, avoiding the 3-0. And we're going to get the counter pick here from Fatality, going straight to Lilat Cruz Max. You right there? You got something in your throat?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be fine.
It's all right. This cast will be non-biased because you'll be biased and I will be biased the other way.
Right.
Just parity's sake, we'll be good.
Yeah, my Twitter is having a nightmare at this right now. It's Captain Falcon on Lilat, but I mean,
you see how these up airs are effective on this platform layout.
These 2 players, man. Yeah, dude. I'm just loving these guys scrapping it out. Again, not really a campy static Manny whatsoever that we're seeing.
It's hard to camp Captain Falcon here. He's so quick. He's breaking the zone really well.
Yeah, that's true. It is definitely harder to run away from the characters that have similar speed to Sonic.
But now Sonic breaking the zone, and he's going to even up this percent pretty much here. And there's that up air we were talking about, using it just to break out of any 50-50 situation.
All right. Wow, that was so smart from Fatality. Just letting him whip the spin dash in his face. Goes for a back throw, knowing that he probably wouldn't get any follow-ups off down throw.
Pretty good trade for Fatality here, and he's going to hold center.
Oh, wow. Spacing that back air on shield. It's very interesting to go for forward smash right out of it. Definitely was not safe by any means, but it looks like the fear is in Manny's heart at this point, man. I think Fatality might just clean up here.
We'll have to see. Oh, and
Yeah.
Almost able to get a regrab on that landing aerial.
Yep, the landing up air is so good. Basically at all percents, but especially at 0, you can get up air, grab, down throw, weak dash attack into more up airs.
Oh, and thought he was going to fly the other way out of those 2 jabs, trying to get a turnaround grab instead of just a forward-facing one.
Loving the fades by Fatality, though. Even on Lilac Cruise, tempting fate kind of could have gotten screwed over by the stage for his recovery, but he was confident. This is his counter pick, of course, so he knows what's up.
I'm putting pressure on these platforms again. Okay, Manny going to sneak out with that spring, but it's not over. Command grab coming clutch.
Beautiful. Again, striking
Oh,
fear to
he's
Manny,
done!
and the air dodges. Again, do not do that in this matchup. Ever, 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 ever. Fatality going to grand finals. What is this tournament? Mistake is out. All the other Bayos, out.
Captain Falcon is in grand finals. Fatality looking like a monster today.
I mean, he looks like a monster most days, but sometimes you just see him fizzle out, and, like, you know, Captain Falcon's volatility can count against him. But, wow, this is some ridiculous stuff, man. He is looking like not exactly his prime, because I've seen him do crazier stuff and beat players of a higher caliber. I've seen him beat 0, for example.
Yeah, this isn't quite like a Civil War or a Momocon
Fatality, but still, he is just playing with a very similar fire. This guy is nuts right now.
This is definitely like right behind those 2 performances as like his 3rd best.
Right. Yeah.
At the very least,
possible,
and he can
yeah.
guarantee 1st place and the massive payout that follows behind that.
Right.
But he's got to beat a either a Mewtwo, a Sonic again, or a Corrin. We will find out shortly who his opponent will be. Sounds like we're going to be going to a quick thank you to Controller Chaos here. They helped provide a bunch of the, they provided a really cool controller for this. You can see that controller?
No, I have not seen it yet.
Do we have that?
Can we get a slide?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys will check it out real soon.
We got some ads. Check them out.